Phone, please. Actually, here in the Philippines, we're also addicted with cellular phones. I don't know if you've noticed, like a lot of people carry 2 cell phones with them. Now, that's okay if you're like a very busy businessman, but when you're like in grade school, I don't really see the point. You have to remind yourself that you have to watch cartoons, right? I mean, when I was little, we didn't even have cell phones. We had those red pay phones that you had to use 3 25 centavo coins to operate. 2 if you were really clever, and to exert a certain amount of pressure, kind of like this. And I'm envious of the kids now, because if they want to call up a girl they like in high school, all they have to do is text this girl, say something like, can you please answer the telephone? I'm trying to avoid your very strict dad. I will make the phone ring once. Hello? Because when I was younger, if I wanted to call up a girl, I really had to call her up. And lucky for me if it was just the maid, because I could maneuver past through her. But it was usually the very strict dad. I'm like, hello, good evening. May I speak to Jenny, please? Sino to? Si Michael po. Michael! Tanong naman ang balak mo sa anak ko at may patawag-tawag ka pa. Ano bang pakay mo, ha? Actually, manliligaw po sana ako, sir, pero huwag na lang kaya. Aantayin ko na lang matapos niya yung pag-aaral niya. Saka hindi na po ako tatawag dyan ulit ever. Bakit naman? Kasi baka puppy love lang po itong nararamdaman ko right now. Thank you, sir. Goodbye. Actually, I used to weigh 200 pounds. If you don't believe me, check my website. MikeUnson.multiply.com, and you will see old photos of me being 200 pounds. And a lot of people keep asking me, how did I do it? What did I do? Did I go on a diet? Did I take drugs? Of course not. I'll tell you my secret. I stopped going to McDonald's, really. Because when you go to McDonald's, they serve you really fatty food, bad for your heart. But it's really not the fat that gets you when you eat at McDonald's. It's the suggestive selling. For example, yeah, can I have a Coke, please? Sera rin po yung meal. No, I just want a Coke. Inom akong gamot eh. Sera yung pong meal ay kasama ng hamburger sa Coke. Saka masama po yan umiinom ng gamot ng walang kinakain. Okay. Okay, meal number 1, additional fries. Okay, sir, how about a sundae? Huh? Ngayon na? Yes, sir. Okay. Sige, sir, brownies. May brownies kayo dito? Yes, sir. Sige, sama mo din. Sir, how about a salad? Yeah, sige. Vegetarian ako eh. Okay. Sir, I have another salad na nakabaso. It's the same thing, but I'll sell it to you anyway. Sige, sama mo rin. Sir, would you like another drink? Ano ba ito? Taste? Hindi po, sir. Sige, sama mo lahat. When it's time for you to pay up, he's like, sir, your bill is 122 pesos. I received 500 pesos. Do you have a smaller bill? Large bill! Manager shows up with a key. It's like the top secret thing in the world. They probably got it from the safety deposit box open in the cash reach. They still can't find any change despite having that gigantic cash box. No change. Sir, do you have 2 pesos? Wala rin eh. Sir, do you have the exact amount? And then they're like, in your fury, like, sir, ano? Upsize pa natin yung drink mo. Upsize mo yung utak mo. Ha? Upsize mo lahat ng gusto mong i-upsize. And then the funniest thing you hear in a fast food restaurant is when they ask you if you're willing to wait 10 minutes, which really defeats the purpose, because that's the whole point of going to a fast food restaurant. You don't have time to wait, right? But it's because it's a pretty girl behind the cashier. You're like, sir, willing to wait 10 minutes? Willing to wait. And they give you this metallic number, which they put on top of a tray, just the number and some tissue, and you end up carrying on that tray looking like this. Now, doesn't that feel a little bit ridiculous? Am I like this close to my meal? I could actually feel it. But seriously, I love the cold weather when I was during Christmas season because I spend it in Baguio. That's where I go every New Year's Eve because I can't have fireworks. I'm allergic. And when you go, if you've ever been to Baguio City, especially during the 80s, you would know that it's impossible to get more than 2 bottles of ube jam in Good Shepherd. In fact, they would have signs all over, 2 bottles per person. I made the mistake of trying to buy 3 once, and the cashier was like, hindi ka ba marunong magpasa? Ayan sir, 2 bottles per person. Like, sorry. So me, my mom, my dad, we'd all line up, pretend that we didn't know each other, so we can get 6 bottles of ube jam. 2 times 3 equals 6. Of course, the lady starts to get suspicious because when it was time to pay up, my dad would be like, Miss, ako na magbabayad dun sa bata. Hindi ko kilala yan pero parang nahulog na yung loob ko sa kanya eh. Yung babae sa likod niya, hindi ko kilala yan, ako na rin magbabayad. Actually, having a day job and all, you always feel sleepy at 3 p.m. Anybody else who feels sleepy at 3? Let's raise some hands. Like me, I always feel sleepy at 3 o'clock. Maybe it's because when I was a little boy, my parents always forced me to sleep at 3. I'd be on my way out to play. My mom would be like, saan ka pupunta? I'm just gonna go outside to play. Hindi pwede, matulog ka muna. Bakit? Kasi 3 o'clock na eh. Mami, bakit? Kasi pag hindi ka natulog ng 3, hindi kita palalaroin mamayang 5. Eh kung matulog na lang ako mamayang 5, na yun na lang po ako maglalaro. Kung matigas ang ulo mo, wala kaming ganyang problema kay Junjun, ha? So now, for no apparent reason, every time the clock strikes 3, I feel sleepy. At 2:58, I'm like this Energizer bunny telling everybody what I was up to the previous day. Galing ko na mag-Counter-Strike, ha? Ano ito? 3 o'clock. Alam mo, iba yung mga moves ko eh. Ting! Parang inantok ako bigla. I mean, come on. Even the guy from the 3 o'clock prayer sounds sleepy. Doesn't he sound like this?
3 o'clock in the afternoon is the hour when our Lord Jesus died on the cross to redeem the whole world. Let us now get our prayer leaflets ready so we may all together pray at 3 o'clock. You died, Jesus, in an ocean of mercy flowed upon us.
And then at 3:02, his voice changes because he's awake now. For your pledges, please send it to Say a Little Prayer Foundation. Because when the hour of reckoning comes, I will not be a victim. Anyway, I'm down to my last 3 jokes because I've got things to do. I've got books to read. I'm actually in the middle of my book. I'm reading The Left Hand of Darkness by Ursula Le Guin. She's a Hugo Award winner. And so far, I've not met anybody who's read that book. I think it's a fictitious book. Fictitious meaning somebody just put the words The Left Hand of the Darkness on the cover and gave it to me. But seriously, I hate answering the telephone in the daytime because it's always somebody trying to give me a free credit card. Do you get these calls? Sir, you are qualified for the gold card. Can I have your mother's maiden name? At nighttime, it's somebody trying to court my sister. And I hate it when guys call up my sister because I don't want her to end up with just any guy. So you know what I like to do? I like scaring them off. For example, hello? Hello, good evening. May I speak to Inky, please? Sino to? O si Ken. Ken! Ano ko yung classmate? Opo, sir, sa Lasal. Pare, late na. 7 na eh. Pasok pa kayo bukas, ah. Hello, hello, good evening. May I speak to Inky, please? Sino to? O si Carl. Carl, ano ba yung mag-classmate? Hindi po, sir. Mag-schoolmate. Schoolmate? Sino nagpakilala sa inyo? Si Ken po. Eh kung pag-umpugin ko kaya kayong dalawa, huwag na kayong tatawag dito ulit. So naturally, they stopped calling, and lately I've been feeling guilty because my sister has been dateless for ages. Now, I'm the one calling them up. Hello, Ken, pare, hindi ka na tumawag ulit, ha? Ayaw mo na ba kay Inky? Nag-asawa ka na pala. But are you happy? Hello, Carl, tumawag ka raw. 5 years ago pa ba yun? I remember meron kang kid brother 10 pa lang siya. Wala ka bang kaibigan na kailangan ng date? Kahit yung pang grad ball, junior prom, soft night, freshman orientation.